Hello.
Can you tell me about your background? Like, where were you born? Yeah. And what do you do or study? What are you interested in?
I was born in Bulgaria in the town Razgrad. This is in the northeast of Bulgaria. Then I began to study in Sofia, my higher education. Uh, um, in Sofia, in the university, I find the opportunity to travel around Europe with some friends. Then I find the opportunity that I can be participant of some projects like youth exchange. I my first project was in Turkey in the Kars. This is quite far from my home. It's next to Armenian border. Then I was really so curious about the world and especially East Europe. Then I choose to go for one project in Poland, in the city Białystok. It's next to Belarusian border. There I work as a volunteer, as an English teacher in the high school. In the high school with students, they was very curious about the Bulgaria. First, I think that I don't know nothing interesting how I can be teacher and teach somebody something because I was maybe 22, 23 years old. I don't remember exactly. But then I realized that when they ask me something, they don't know nothing for me, for my country, and this was very nice and interesting experience. Also, I didn't know almost nothing for Poland, for Litva, for this region, and I find a lot of interesting facts. I find a lot of interesting people who became my friends. It was really amazing experience. Um, and then when I back to Bulgaria, I think, oh my God, I live all life and don't go anywhere. I am free to go everywhere, and I had one dream to visit Macedonia, not Macedonia, and I tried to do it by bike. It was my first experience for long distance with bicycle. First, I used train to the border, and then the distance was 140 kilometers to Skopje. I think it's not so long distance for me because I'm good with the bicycle. But first 15 kilometers was the hardest because it's really difficult in the mountains was hard. But then other when I passed this part, other thing part was very easy, and there I had great experience. I met some Polish group, and with them we travel around Skopje. It was really interesting.
Okay. I want to get back to the experience of young guy who decided to travel to take part in the program. I suppose you were really young at that point, yeah? What fears did you have? Like what would you recommend to youngsters who are doubting to start this program?
One of the fear that I'm sure that everybody have when they go abroad, and me too, is the language barrier. Of course, we are not sure that we know enough. Our level is enough. Even to live there, it's really stress for everybody, especially when you do some mistakes and you see that people don't understand you. For example, you can't express yourself. It's really hard experience, and I was nervous about that. In the last moment, I remember in the bus I read some dictionary, some information and but then I realized that it's not necessary to know perfect English, for example, or other language that you need to use. Even with quite poor level, people will understand you.
Just try.
Just
Yes.
try, yes. And then it's became easier and easier to communicate with people, especially after 1 2 weeks there. You don't feel any problems.
Mhm.
And also other people, uh, for example, my experience there, the students, they also are not native speakers, and they also don't know perfect English. That my level was quite poor. It was even better because they understand me very well. I understand them also, and this was really great experience for both sides.
Okay, thank you. You have visited many countries, I guess. Yeah, how
Yes,
many?
yes.
Like
Oh, I don't count them, but
more
it's
than
enough.
10, right?
More than 10, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, have you ever had a cultural shock? Like something that really shocked you and you would never thought about this before, you know? Maybe some traditions, religion, maybe just people around you.
I think mostly other nations shocked by Bulgarian traditions. And I was mostly in Europe and in Asia, and I didn't see something that shocked me.
Okay.
Even I was prepared. For example, I know in China they eat some insects and other things. It's not shocked me that even I wanted to try, but I didn't try this.
Do you regret that you didn't try?
Yes, but I hope next time when
You
I go.
will. Yeah.
Yes, I saw to sell, but in this moment I just was busy with other things, and I didn't want to expect to risk. And also I hear some stories that if you try some food on the street, maybe then it's possible to have some problems because you're not local, and some disease.
Yeah, yeah. And you
something.
you have to adapt first of all.
Yes. I wasn't ready, but
Okay.
maybe in the future.
Okay,
I will
okay,
try.
okay. Let's talk about your country. Yeah.
Yes.
Your traditions. How would you describe your country in 3 words?
In 3 words.
Yeah, only 3 words you have.
Mountains,
Okay.
sky, people.
Nice. Okay.
We have one song, and
Do you know the words? Can you sing?
there the lyrics means the sky is like silk. This is my home, this is my родина.
Ага, родина. Ми
Yes.
теж маємо таке слово.
Yeah, yes. Maybe you understand. Небето сякаш от куприна, това е моята родина.
Тільки родина.
Okay. Небе, sky.
Ah,
Yes.
yeah, it's similar, like
Yes.
nebo.
Yes.
Okay. What about traditions? Like if we talk about like top 5 traditions, yeah, that people still have and they keep them.
Yes.
Which ones are they?
The oldest tradition that is kept in all Bulgaria, even in the Republic of North Macedonia, because there have a lot of Bulgarians, also Albanian people. It's the tradition for 1st Mart, Baba Marta. Grandma Marta, she come to people and give them the spring and give them bracelets with white and red color and some things that they put, and the white and red color. This is the symbol of the health and of the spring. When they see iced when they see one bird, then they this means that already the spring is finished, and they give this martenitsa, we say for these bracelets, martenitsa, they put on the some fruit tree, and they give this hail to the tree and wish to the tree a lot of fruits.
So they promote spring, the coming of the spring, like revealing the trees again.
Yes, and you can see that everybody in Bulgaria have these bracelets. We give to each other. We wish you to be healthy, success, and this is like symbol of the spring and the good things.
Is it only for one day, this bracelet, or you can wear it like when you want?
You keep with you until you see this one.
This bird.
This
yeah.
bird.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. I see. What else? What other traditions?
Also, we have cookery. This is also very interesting and so old tradition, but it's not in all Bulgaria. Maybe in half of Bulgaria celebrate this tradition. Also, I hear that in Hungary they have similar tradition. In this tradition, people they're like they prepare special costumes like monsters. And the idea is that when it's cold, when it's winter, in the villages, in the towns, coming some dark power, some devils, and when it's already spring, this cookery, these people with this dress, they come, make a big noise, and this way the idea is that they protect the village or
local people,
and it's very interesting, and it's big attraction because nowadays we even have competition who have the best costume, who is most funny, because sometimes these monsters, they looks like some heroes from our time, and it's very interesting tradition also.
Yeah, we don't have anything like this. Interesting. They are wearing costumes and masks. Yeah.
Yes, and also they have big bells and are very noisy. These costumes are very heavy, and also the bells are from metal and big.
And they
really
make noise. Yeah.
Yes, and they're very loud. It's very interesting to see.
Who takes part? Like, who decides to be the evil side?
Even some very young children can be participant. By the way, because this is old tradition, some of these costumes are more than 100 years, even older. They take from their grandfather, from great-grandfather. It's really old tradition and interesting.
So people don't usually buy. Yeah, they try to save these costumes for generations.
Yes. They save, and I think they make by their own self.
Like handmade costumes.
Yes, they use natural materials, and it's very attractive. A lot of types and styles in every village, in every region. They are a little bit different, but the idea, the meaning, it's same. This is in our other region.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
And I suppose my last point is talking languages. Yeah, how many languages do you speak? I know that you know more than I.
I think it doesn't matter. Just I'm curious. When I go to some country, I'm really curious to learn at least some basic level of the local language. It's very useful with people who don't know English. And I'm curious to see the similarities and difference between other languages and Bulgarian, because Bulgarian, I think, my opinion, is very rich language, and I find a lot of similar common words, especially between the Slavic languages, also the Turkish, because we was part of Ottoman Empire for more than 5 centuries, and yes, East Europe is really interesting place for me. Um but on good level, I think my level of English and Russian is quite good.
Okay, and I know that you understand Ukrainian.
Yes,
So
yes.
right now it's going to be a challenge for you.
Okay, let's
I
try.
will give you a question in Ukrainian language. Yeah?
Okay, oh, I'm very curious. Yes, let's try.
Яка у тебе мрія?
Mm,
A little bit childish question, but I believe that every person should have a dream.
Mria, on Bulgarian it's mечта.
Мечта.
Yes, it's similar. It's like personal information, but
Okay. Maybe you can share not personal dream, like maybe
one I will share with you one of my
Okay,
dreams that
okay.
I think even it's very good for your channel is to travel around the world by bicycle. I think the bicycle is the best way to see the world and people. You can communicate with people, you can see the nature, you can feel how powerful you are because you do the movement by yourself, and also you feel the nature, you feel the rains, wind. Sometimes you have a problem with your bicycle, you can fix. I think it's close to horse riding, but think for our time is better with bicycle.
Okay, so you can feel your physical power. Yeah, that's one
Yes,
moment.
yes.
You can be into nature. Okay, but do you have the sense of ecology, or like saving money? Is it important for you if you use bicycle? Like, or it's all
Yes.
about sport and nothing more?
No, I'm curious about the world. It's very colorful, interesting, every kind of people. When you pass, you see just one picture that is from this time that you are. Because now I'm in Ankara and I see that I was here 8 years ago, and I see a lot of differences, other people, other buildings. It's totally different, and with bicycle you have this opportunity to explore the places that you visit, and I have also opportunity to travel by motorcycle or car, but I think with bicycle it's the best option, and especially with tandem bicycle. This is bicycle for two person, and it's very good for traveling because you have like two engine on one car, and you can pass longer distances faster, and also you share your experience with somebody else who both of you choose to do that. It's also maybe challenge, but it's possible when people do that, and this is one of my dreams.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. It was really exciting interview, and you fully answered my questions.
I'm happy to do that.
Thank you.